Hello and welcome back to Dinger City. Here we are. It is Huge versus Crit Nick, and we're playing at the jungle, baby. It's your boy Jason on the mic, accompanied by the very handsome, very tall.
It's the two-time. It's Hunter.
Oh, it's Mr. Two-Time. Mr. Two-Time, spoiled for the fans. Mario Heroes versus Mario Heroes. It was the Brooklyn tournament. All right. All right. Dude, it's the Mario versus Mario. The only way that you'll know who's who is by the massive amount of Fire Bros on Nick's team. So if you see the Fire Bros in the outfield like you do right now, you know that Huge is batting, okay? So Fire Bros in the field, Huge at the plate. That's all you need to remember. All right, it's going to be a nice leadoff single from Huge. Something else to look out for. If you look at the scorecard, top left, it'll highlight who's up to bat. Might not help you because they're both Mario in this instance, but Huge is on top.
Yeah.
Huge on top,
Huge
baby.
on top. Remember that.
Huge on top.
It's going to be on the test.
Dude, there's a test.
So I think the team series is interesting. I think it's interesting what stadium we got. Almost a really nice play from Nick, where I feel like the Fire Bros, when they get the high treasure you're looking for, they usually have the power to get out of most stadiums regardless. So I don't think they have as much of an advantage here at the jungle that they will. Oh, and we beat that one out. The blue difference.
The blue a little bit faster. Yeah.
But the Piantas really appreciate being able to go yard here because they just get out in most stadiums and they're a little bit more consistent here. So I think that this is definitely a good role for Huge.
Definitely agree. Yeah, if you're Nick, maybe you would have preferred like a Wario's or like a Yoshi's.
Yeah.
To be on jungle here, it really is evening the playing field. If not tipping it towards Huge,
and we have
man.
double chem here. Oh. And that's gonna. Oh my God! That was almost out. Oh, that would have been.
It almost rolled back to second for the out. Now we got triple
chem.
Triple chem, absolute cinema. There it is.
And a low traj. Honestly, even. Oh my God! He matrixed that barrel. Oh no! Great catch by Nick. Thought the barrel was gonna hit. Started rounding second there, and was like, "Oh shit!" Great angle there.
Record scratch. Yup, that's me. Bet you're wondering how I got out at second base.
Oh,
He's stealing home.
Okay, let's him get back.
Nick's doing a little dance behind home plate. Love to see it.
We're burning stars here.
Captain Mario, I mean, you're definitely going to be investing, especially on 2 outs, you know?
Definitely. But he strikes him out. What looked like a really dangerous inning. 2 runs, honestly, you kind of take that at this point.
Yeah. That's, it's really funny to be like, it's 2 runs, whatever, you know? But that really is just the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the jungle.
Jungle way, yeah. And you know what? After this inning, Huge might be thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes,
But
you
he
know?
gets him to burn a star there. And he gets him to burn another one.
Wow.
3-star turn there with the star chance.
Yeah. 2 stars drained from Nick and 1 star going to Huge. Great stuff. And you know, Huge, excellent on the bump, an excellent pitcher. It's going to be a 1-2 count. Pitchers count.
Oh,
wow.
Looked like he had the read on that.
Yeah, it looked like he was lined up, but he swung too early there. Wow, that was almost nuked.
But he had the read on that one. Gets the high trudge, and it's a 2-1 ball game just like that.
The
Nick.
Fire Goat, man. The Fire Goat. Hits that one out of the park. Great stuff, man. That is awesome. And hey, can you do it again? It's going to be the name of the game. It's really just going to be home run city here for both these players. You know, all the Fire Bros, all the Piantas. It's going to be a moonball contest.
For sure. And I think, Huge definitely having one of the stronger pitchers in the league, opting for the blue. Even though it doesn't really work with the chemistry of his team, he had the money to spare to get that good pitcher. And, I think it's paid off for him when it comes to the defense. The offense hasn't always been there for him. He's been struggling with the green Nokis.
Yeah.
That line drive star swing a lot, so we'll see if he could adjust this game. And that's going to be low traj out. 1 run, got through the Bros.
Yeah, and I mean, we were saying, if you're Huge and you're ending the first inning, you'd be like 2 runs, it's whatever. You only gave up 1. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. You gotta be cheesing over that. Now let's see if you can light them up on offense once again.
Yeah. I want to say both these guys winless so far this season.
Have either? All right, hold on. A great hit, dude.
Oh, and diving a little bit after The ball's already landed there. That's going to make it 2.
Yeah, I think that was catchable
That
with
was
Mario on an
catchable.
earlier dive.
Yeah.
But that's going to go to the wall.
It definitely was catchable, I'm going to have to say. And that's going to get through. We're not getting Madge. Boo's rounding, and we have the Chem home, but he's going to be safe.
Sneaks in. Ghostly dive there to get safe at home. Great stuff. Yeah, an ethereal run scores. And we got Chem. We got Blue Pianta. It's the worst hit you've ever seen in your life.
Sour.
Yeah.
Nick going to jump, but gets locked in that animation where he like turns his butt to you. I don't really know what that's about.
Man, Mario, he's just like, he's an attention-seeking guy. Look at him. He's sticking it out right here.
It's true. It's true. that stance. He doesn't need to be bent that much.
Damn, he's kind of cheeked. Nintendo, you dogs. I see what you were cooking up.
That's going to get over Blue Noki. I don't think we're pressing R there and jumping, which would have stopped it in the infield.
Let's see what we can do, man. Love to get the leadoff single with your Nick. He's going for the steal.
Oh, and that's a beautiful sound. Brutal with the steal. Gonna go first to third with Marty.
What a little bloopy from Para, man. That was the worst hit I've ever seen, but it was actually really good.
Once again, now we're calling a run down here.
Oh, no.
And he's just gonna run him back. Doesn't want to play those games, apparently.
With the cam and such a strong arm, I feel like you're missing out on a really good opportunity to shut down this inning for Nick. But Huge is not interested. Says, hey, I'm just going to play my ball game.
Huge really looking for the bunt. Even though we had the laser home, we're not holding Z there, which is a Project Rio exclusive, where if you hold Z, the third basemen will
they'll move in.
Will move in, which is something that was added to stop the Joe bunting, which
no, it's added to stop dingus bunting.
Dingus bunting, right.
Dingus bunting.
Dingus bunting.
For all of these words that sound like gibberish to you guys. Dingus bunting in the base game. It's a great star swing. It's gonna give you 2 runs. Yeah, 2 runs come across for Crit Nick there. He's taking the lead. Excellent stuff. So, Dingus bunting in the base game. Vanilla Mario Superstar Baseball. You plug in your GameCube, you load in your disc, plug in your controller, and you get playing. If you hold the bunt button while you're at the plate, the fielders on the corners will move in. They'll get ready to cover it.
Right.
Now,
naturally.
Normally, that's a really good thing. But you can let go and swing the bat at the last second. Since the corner fielders have moved in, it's much easier to hit singles where the fielders should be covering.
Much tougher for them to make a play on the corners, and it became a problem. And that's part of why we love Project Rio. We try to keep the competitive integrity of the game by taking some of these scraps that people have found, which are really cool, and deciding were those fair or not, or were those in the spirit of baseball, and deciding to remove those. And I think. And then because of that,
is there counterplay is another big question,
and then for scenarios like that where someone's bunting, we added the ability where if you hold Z, the corner baseman will come in, and it's sort of like a bit of a chess game in that sense. Then
it gives the choice to the fielder instead of the batter, which is what it should be, right? So
exactly.
I think it makes a lot of sense. All right, Huge stepping back up to the plate. He's going to get 1 out there. 1-run deficit, man. It's a 1-run ball game, so anything can happen, especially this early in the ball game.
And he's pounding that inside, getting sour contact. What?
Dude, he pounded that inside. Dang. So much that Firebro passed out in the middle infield.
And he's pounding inside again, and he's getting sour contact again.
That is crazy.
Nick asking what we're talking about.
Yeah, Nick loves pounding the inside.
Yeah, I mean this is well documented. Oh!
Big play from Big Pianta on the corner. Nice stuff.
Yep.
So my thoughts, right? If I'm playing this game, it's a 1-run ball game. I have one thought in mind, and that's I need to hit the ball. Now you might be thinking, isn't that always the thought in baseball? Yeah, kind of, but like right now I really mean it.
You're just a normal guy. You're just trying to hit the baseball.
Yeah, I got one strategy. Put back to ball. But no, honestly, you got to make sure that you're swinging at good pitches. You don't want to be chasing off the plate. You really don't want to be doing that. Letting a strike go by there is probably better than souring yourself up. And
right.
Just
Well, when they pound inside like that, you're going to end up getting sour contact.
It's just when they start pounding inside, it's so easy to just start hitting stuff. Start hitting A.
That was not inside enough to hit the ground, unfortunately.
All right.
Well played by Nick.
Yeah, good stuff. Good switch to the pitcher. Pick that up.
Ooh. A lot of sour contact this game so far.
Yeah, has been sour heavy, man.
Yeah.
Sour heavy. Let's see what we got. One count. You know, Nick's been doing good with the para pitcher, man.
Yeah.
Kind of every time I'm on commentary, I'm like, look at this fool with his para pitcher, but like,
Got some decent movement.
It's
I would
awesome.
say similar to Walu's movement to an extent, it feels like.
yeah, a little. I think Para's maybe a little faster on the pitch, so it's
Right.
like you might have similar movement, but you have less time.
You have less time to move it, yeah. Which can be better for, like, you know, throwing people
Yeah.
out at second, things like that.
Real.
Oh, and that's just your classic boo curve trad hit at another ballpark. That's probably 2, but with that short outfield.
True. Yeah, those foul walls.
Oh, and we're using the star here. I love it.
Let's
oh,
go.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I was worried about the out at first there. But now we have double chem for the blue blob.
Yeah, 2 outs. You want to make something happen now. All right. Let's see what he can do.
eye.
1-1 count. 1-1 count. Oh my gosh.
Great eye.
Dude. I am
Oh, and he sat on it, but he was just a little bit too late.
Good try.
Good jump catch by Nick, and he gets out of a scary situation, keeps the lead. Only 5 hits, but 1 run more. And here comes the Flames.
The flaming hot
Oh my
boys.
God, that was
the Joe Bunt.
the joke. That was filthy. Okay.
Dude. You know what? He's thinking, hey, I'm on jungle. Let's make something happen,
Yeah.
you know? I respect it. So with this new tech.
Oh no! Oh man, it seems like maybe it got buffered or something like that, but that's gonna be caught.
So this tech, Joe Bunting, named after Mr. Joe of Dinger City, discovered by him. If you hold the bunt button and the swing button at the same time, your character will look like they're performing a bunt. When you release B, they'll start charging. Now, why is this good? It lets you start your charge after the pitch has been thrown and it's coming down the plate, which, if you have super low percent charge, like 0% charge, you only just started charging, it like spikes the power, man. It makes it ridiculous. You saw it there with paratroopers hitting the
Yeah.
ball like crazy.
Yeah,
So-
it's a very bizarre thing that Joe found in the game, and pretty hard to do, like really hard to do. I would
It's
say.
very similar to the tech. When we say, oh, they're using the tech, it's kind of a similar idea where it's like, oh, you know, weird thing makes your
Yeah.
power better. That's
Yeah.
kind of all you can think about it with Joe Bunting and the tech.
Works with characters that usually don't have great power.
Exactly. But yeah, no, it is very difficult because, you know, you're adding a whole new element to your batting approach. You're like, okay, I got to line up the ball. I got to swing at the proper time. I also have to hold 2 buttons and let one go partially through. It's very, a lot of overhead up here, you know. It can be very
Definitely.
easy to mess yourself up. This is a big spot for you, man.
Yep.
A big spot. You got Kem Pianta. It's the story of the game. Can Kem Pianta put one over the fence?
And he's gotten a few pulls with the Piantas, but they've been low trad. Some of them have been single, some of them have been out.
Nice!
That one's gonna be high trad. Does Marty have a
Hold!
play?
Oh!
What a play! Is that gonna be 2?
Up there.
Oh my God!
Mario hopping up the wall, climbing up, and throwing it over the river to grandmother's house. We go with the double play.
Oh my God! That was that was
Wow.
like the very top of the wall jump range, and that's gonna be down. Not gonna be over the wall. How he got a front row seat for that catch? That was
Wow.
incredible.
That was crazy, man. And he steps up to the plate, and as if to rub it in, hits one right to the wall himself. That is crazy.
Just a total turn of events. What looked like it was going to be a 5-4 ball game is now Nick
Oh!
with the perfect contact. That's going to be a foul ball.
Wow.
Unfortunate. But oh my God, he's scared. He's
on
just
it, man.
smelling it. He's so close. He wants it so bad. Full count here.
Scary.
Chemistry. Here comes the low traj. There it is. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
But-
listen, nice contact all the same, and now we have double Kem.
With the bro on deck as well. So I mean, it's just like,
You know, when the low trajectory comes out like that,
oh my
you
God.
think to yourself, okay, cool, you know, he made good contact, but it was low.
bro.
Thank
trajectory.
goodness. But then the other bro drops because now He's got triple chem.
If he hits this ball, it's going to be sent to the fucking stratosphere. But he sours.
Dude, the worst contact I've seen in my life.
Oh, and then he can't tag. He can't tag.
The barrel prevents him from tagging up. He has to send his third base runner back to
my
third
God.
because of it. Oh, my goodness.
Press R. Oh,
Foul ball. Whoa.
One more star left, and that's a strike. Oh my God! And we're charge pitching, and he
makes
make
contact,
and that's gonna get through the infield. But that's gonna be a catch, and that's gonna be double play, and double crazy inning. Noble Tiger.
The barrel that changed it all, man.
Oh
Holy.
my God!
That's insane.
An insane turn of events.
The fireball tosses it up, catches it for the double play.
Wow.
What a Noki play, man.
The inning of all time for Crit Nick.
That was insane,
Wow.
bro. That was insane.
If Huge were to go on to win this game and Nick were to barely make the playoffs, we would look back at that moment as as the difference maker.
What do you
Wow.
mean if?
But Huge, he's got to get some offense going if that were to be the case. And is that going to hit the... Oh, almost getting the star. And he's pushing two there, and it's a great play.
These barrels are working for Huge, man. They are working.
They're working overtime. Oh, I tag here.
Huge has a second controller at his feet, and he's using them to control the barrels.
And we're behind in the count. Oh, and he gets in the chase.
My gosh.
Who could reach almost anything, but not that deep outside.
Crazy, crazy. Quick top of the sixth, moving down to the bottom. We're back into triple power. He has no stars, so he has the tech online. He'd like to, if he so chooses, but he's going to go for the Joe Bunt instead. Let's see if it pays off. That's great contact.
That's going to be caught by Noki. Got the speed out there.
Yeah, fast outfielder, so it's going to be tough to gap one.
Yeah, I will say maybe next to that Huge has the best defense. Maybe next to Joe's team, pretty solid fielders all around.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Nokis in left and center are so fast.
Yeah.
Huge's middle infield is a little bit lackluster.
Yeah. I mean,
my
Piantas are decent, and Noki's got that sliding catch.
It's true.
The corners are they're a little stubby to be corner basemen. They don't have the highest jumps.
Yeah, definitely like second tier middle infield.
Right.
You know, like first tier, not the top of first tier, but first tier outfield, second tier middle infield.
Yeah.
Maybe a third tier corner baseman for Huge. Wow. All right.
And we're
Here we are.
into the Pianta, the party zone.
The party zone, tropical vacation.
Bobble.
It's raining in paradise. Oh no. Nick is so sad that everyone's rooting against him. I'm only rooting for the underdog.
Yeah.
It's what everyone would do, you know?
It's what everyone wants.
It's what everybody. You're losing.
You're down.
You're the underdog if
down.
you're losing. Put up some runs and I'll cheer against you, Huge.
I always root for the guy with more hits, actually.
I don't care about runs. I just like when they hit the
Oh,
ball.
we're switching to the pitcher. Oh, that was almost an amazing play. Oh,
That was
really
close.
good try. I don't know if that was possible, but he got really close to getting that. That was almost a crazy play.
A great try, absolutely. Oh, he makes contact.
That long bat.
Yeah, Madge got that long staff that he's brought out.
Yeah. Honestly, of all the bats in the game, probably the thing I would want to be hit by the least. That thing looks like a blunt metal object. Looks
Nice
like
catch.
pretty painful.
That does. The orb on the end looks like it would be very painful.
Yeah.
It would probably shatter too. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
oh,
want to
yeah.
think about
That
it.
would
man.
hurt.
Oh!
And doing what they do, low traj.
They hit one
bro
to.
traj.
Yeah, bro, charge. One to shortstop, one to second base. Let's see.
Whoa.
One to the moon. He's saying it. He's called his shot. Critnik.
He's pointing the bat to the sky, Sandlot style.
He thinks he's got it. He thinks he's sending this one to the moon.
Oh, nice pitch inside.
Let's see. Can fire,
Doesn't get
bro.
it, doesn't chase there.
Take this one to space.
And
No.
the low tragic again. I thought that was going to be off the
Skips off the alligator into Noki's glove
into
for an
Noki's
out.
glove. I genuinely thought that might happen there. That was. Oh.
Okay.
And
This is a scary spot, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I pitch here because you have Mario with no stars behind.
Yeah, especially with Boo. Boo
But
is a great.
he's saying, Nick, I don't think you could do it. I don't think you could do it.
Yeah, Boo is a great matchup against Mario too.
And he gets him swinging. Nice stuff from
Nice.
Huge. Really, really great pitching there. A little bit risky, but pays off, and maybe hurts Nick's mental a little bit.
Absolutely. And guys, in the transition between innings, the members were not on screen because they were on the screen before.
Before that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You guys saw them. And hey, if
Yeah.
you want to become a member, you want your own little baseball card, check out the link down below. It supports us, means a ton. You also get some early content. Consider it. Let's see what Huge can do. Strike out there. You know, it's a one-run ball game, so you don't need much runway to make something happen. But it feels a lot better to be leading or at least tied going into the ninth rather than down by 1 in the ninth.
Definitely.
So.
And you want to at least get
Another
your
great
lineup
contact.
rolling a little bit so that you can get back to those Beyonce's next inning. Huge star chance here, though.
Yeah, this is absolutely massive. You really need this if you're Huge. You know, a star chance
a
here
filthy pitch.
or a star while you're pitching. You really want these stars for Green Noki, who's up next.
Definitely.
2-2 count. All right. Do or die time. Full count.
Oh,
Yeah,
he gets
this is
him
it. Okay.
swinging.
Let's see if we get a star chance.
Yeah.
Star chance would be absolutely massive for Huge. No star
Not
chance
gonna
comes
start
across,
with
so you
one.
really,
I'm expecting the captain star swing here.
yeah, absolutely. You really, that's going to be good contact. That's going to be a runner on, which means no more star chances. As long as there's a runner on base, there will not be a star chance.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. You know, that might, yeah, Nick could double play.
He could double play.
Oh,
Oh, but we're
the dive.
diving. Oh, no. Oh, no. Someone check the controller.
Oh, no.
Fan-
A lot of these slight fielding errors are starting to add up.
Yeah, that one hurts. That probably would have been 2. And that's a great slap by Flamin' Hot. And that's going to make it bases loaded, no outs.
Uh-oh.
Flamin' Hot into match, into the bro zone.
Scary spot to be,
scary
man.
spot.
It's a
And
scary
he's
spot
charging
to
with
be.
double chem. And that's a perfect shot! Oh, but it's not enough! It's not enough with double chem? Are you for real? Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Smallest stadium in the game.
Double
Perfect
chem.
contact, double chem. And we have a bobble. And oh, the bobble into the barrel. Oh, that's brutal.
No.
Oh,
The
and-
other
oh. But
Wow.
you could get a star chance now because there's no runner. I mean,
You know what?
It's brutal, man.
Just as
You got the star chance.
Just as you drew it up, we got a star chance.
Oh, no. That's so unfortunate. He would have been able to throw to the cutoff before the barrel hit him had it not been for that little bobble that just froze him.
Yeah, that bobble, man, really impacting this game here.
But either way, great hitting by Nick. Really
absolutely.
put together a great inning. With the bad part of his lineup, he's gotten on with a lot of characters, so you got to give him credit there, and he's got a 4-run lead.
it's justice for the Flamin' Hot hit not going out of the park. That's what that was.
Yeah,
Those runs were deserved by Kirby.
that was tough.
All right, do or die time. You have 4-run deficit here that you need to make up. We're starting with a blooper. It's going to be a
Oh! Oh! No way!
Fire Bro, the slowest guy ever known.
I can't believe that wasn't caught. And we have 2 stars now. He didn't even use the star. He had the star chance. And you could get a real inning going here.
You can get a real inning going. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no. Oh, my God! Oh, okay. Okay, we have a chem bobble, which is
Bro.
stopping a double play.
What is happening this game?
There's some wonky things happening. That's going to be a great hit. We have no reason to push it here. We're trying to get it all, and we have stars here.
This is excellent. This is what you want, man.
Oh,
Not
we're
that,
we're
though.
a little
Not
early.
that.
We're a little early. And that's beautiful timing. That's going to be Boo to third. No barrel, but we don't need a barrel. We have Pianta up with chemistry with
Yeah.
an opportunity to tie this baseball game.
Wow, dude. Part of me almost. Let's see what we got here, man. Part of me almost prevents Green Noki from scoring before for the double chem.
Right.
Okay, 0-2 count. Nick's feeling the pressure.
Oh, and he gets a hold of that one. He's not getting Mario selected, and that's going to be Noki rounding. Oh, no, we're holding. I like that. I like that. Keep the chemistry, and now a home run gives you the lead in this ball game. It's the top of the inning, so it wouldn't be over. But oh my goodness, what an inning for Huge so far.
Still need 2 runs to come across here to tie the game.
1 out. Oh, and
that's not good.
He fights off the first
it
pitch.
feels really good to get that blue Pianza hit, but you're still in this, man.
Oh, and we're
0-2.
0-2. And he throws the 3rd strike. Didn't see it coming, but we have 1 more to go. And you can't walk. You got another Pianza behind. You got to face him.
Here it is. The at-bat of the game.
1 out.
1-1 count.
1-1 count.
Oh, boy. Double Ken.
Oh, and he gets
sour
contact.
And that is
going to be the game. What
wow.
a game. Great stuff from Crit Nick.
Woo, some crazy, crazy stuff that game, guys.
His first win in 2 classics. Good for him. Good for you,
Congratulations, Crit Nick. Guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you for the next one. Dinger City out.